During or even months before, the month of December is long awaited by many people. For most, is for the tradition of passing out gifts, but for some, it's for the picking and choosing and decoration of an actual Christmas tree. Now, while most people believe that this is a simple and easy procedure, I've even found myself wondering every year, what kind of tree should I get? What type of decoration should I put on this tree? My name is Rashad Atkins, and today my speech will be on how to decorate your Christmas tree. My speech will provide a slight insight of the history of the Christmas tree, Christmas trees available, pros and cons of these trees, and some ideas on how to actually decorate your Christmas tree. For me to find information on the history of the Christmas tree, I read an article called The True Origin of Christmas by David C. Pack. Now, this article had a lot of religious references into it, but I was able to piece together just a little bit of the background history of the Christmas tree. During the Roman times, the people believed that the evergreen tree was a symbol of life during the winter time. In the early Middle Ages, people believed that Christ was born during the winter, and that when he was born, the trees across the world shook off all their ice and snow so that they could sprout new leaves on the trees. In the late Middle Ages, people put on plays, and in these plays, they used evergreen trees as a prop, and they would place fruit hanging off of them, and they would name them paradise trees. As you can see, these trees have played a major part in the Christmas tradition. Now today, there are two main trees being used worldwide during the Christmas holidays. The first tree, which was created in 1930s, is the artificial tree. Artificial trees are a good choice because they are already pre-made, they're already broken down, and all you have to do is assemble them. They are non-living, which means you don't need to put them near sunlight, or you don't need to use water or anything like that. To clean them off, you could just use a damp rag to clean them off. When they drop their pines, they don't drop their pines like normal trees. They drop it every once in a while, every couple of years whenever you use them. And that's another good thing that they have, that they are usable for many years. They're also made to look perfect. Say you want to have a perfect height, a perfect size. Artificial tree is the way to go because they're manufactured. They can be designed to your liking. Now the second choice of trees that's available are actual real trees. There are many kinds available, such as the balsam tree, the Douglas tree, and the noble tree. Now, because these trees are natural, they don't have any chemicals in them, unlike their counterparts. They're also living trees, which means they need to be put outside. But this makes it easy for them because they're biodegradable, which means that nature can take care of them just how nature fits. Excuse me. These trees provide a natural, clean smell, which is something that people look forward to during the Christmas time. They're also capable of being tree cycled, which means once you're done using them, they can be put somewhere else in the environment, and they'll be working just fine, and they'll be living just fine. Now these trees are grown throughout, and they're primed, and it will take years, some of them years, for them to be primed for Christmas. But they have their own procedures on how they want these trees to be made and put into use. Now, once you've decided on the type of tree that you wanted to use for your Christmas, here comes the fun part. You get the chance to decorate them. There is no rules to decorating a Christmas tree. How you decorate your Christmas tree is up to you. If you like to have a certain type of animal, you can go off a theme, such as snow animals, such as a snow a snow owl or a winter wolf, etc. If you're feeling patriotic, you can use red, white, and blue. That's a good theme. If you want the tree to match the housing, your housing, you can match your decor. You can also use lights, such as flashing lights, or the standard non-blinking lights. Basically, the decorations are up to you, though they're only limited by your own imagination. Now, in my speech, I've covered over the history of the Christmas tree, the different types of trees, the pros and cons of each, and the different ideas to decorate. Hopefully, these facts will help you have a better understanding of what to look for and what to do whenever Christmas time rolls around. Or even you can start brainstorming now. Thank you for this time, for looking at my speech.